Welcome back to yet another Alliance War. This time around, Fort Loki is going up against J11 for the fourth and hopefully final time of the season. We are sick of seeing each other, both alliances. We've lost to these guys 3 times in a row. Of course, we're going to be trying our best to get a victory, to get at least change the record to 1-4 against these guys. But even these guys who have beaten us 3 times, you know, you see it as soon as the war starts up, the chat is just like, ugh, again, come on, kabam, a 4th time against the same alliance. It's once a week at this point. We don't want to do it anymore. So, yeah, anyway, this first node up is Electro, and there's not much to say other than I played it poorly, or at least I could have played it better. It's been a while since I fought Electro in war. And I just wasn't thinking about the best way to go through this fight. But last time around, what I did is I built up poise charges. Of course, I mean, I built up poise charges here too, but I built up 10 poise charges, and then I ended the fight with a heavy attack. And on the killing blow, Electro doesn't reflect damage. And because Stark Spidey's heavy attacks hit so hard, they can crit for like 17,000 damage. You can avoid a lot of that damage reflect, and you could save yourself some units. So I could have saved myself a little bit of cost there. I mean, look at my health, man. It got taken down so far. I mean, I didn't care that much, just chalk it up to these very expensive, these stupidly expensive Alliance Wars at this point. Having to use so many potions, man. But anyway, now I'm going to boost up, and we're not taking this lightly. We never take it lightly against J11 because we know how strong of an alliance they are. Like I said, I already lost to them 3 times in a row, so I pop the big boy health boost, the medium champion boost, and a light attack boost, the lesser attack boost. And I'm going to pop a invulnerability boost in this war for the next couple of nodes. Not this one, but the next couple. Actually, these first 2 nodes were pretty easy. It's the last 3 on my in this war that were kind of difficult for me. This next one up, though, is just a Stark Spidey. I wasn't sure who I was going to see here on the Stun Immune node. I was thinking it was going to be Ultron. Ultron is the most common champion, tech champion at least, that I've seen in this node. But it turns out that it is Stark Spidey. And I'm not really looking to intercept him. I'm just looking to bait out heavy attacks, build up poise charges when I can, and hopefully he doesn't evade me too much. Trying to do the whole 4-hit combo instead of 5-hit combos thing that he evades once, but luckily I don't get punished for it, and he goes down pretty quick. The good thing about fighting Stark Spidey, although it can be scary because of his damage output if he evades like that, but the good thing about fighting him is that he's such a glass cannon that he doesn't take too many hits to bring down. Unless you're fighting him with Luke Cage on a power shield node, that is. Alright, anyway. We got a 5-star science champion on this buffet recovery limber node, and I was fairly certain that this was going to be a Spider-Man. I didn't see Spider-Man anywhere else on the map. You know, a lot of times Spider-Man is one of the 5 mini-bosses, so I didn't see him there. Spider-Man has low prestige, so he wouldn't appear in the top 4. It's not like he's Gladiator Hulk, where, you know... Because that was the other thing. I've seen Gladiator Hulk on this node before, and I thought, like, okay, that was a possibility. But I didn't see him in the profile, so kind of scratched that and said it's most likely going to be Spider-Man here. I popped the invulnerability boost, and let's go. You know, Void has some anti-evasion built in. One of his debuffs actually reduces their chance to evade by 30%, and that stacks up. So I'm thinking, alright, I just got to get through the beginning of this fight, get that anti-evasion debuff going. Unfortunately, the first debuff was not anti-evasion, it's anti-crit, so I've lowered his crit chance at least, so this way if he evades, he's at least not going to be critting me so much, but oh man, he evades my first special one. Damn, that feels bad, man. It feels real bad. I'm not even trying to evade his special one. I'm just trying to block it and then punish it as best I can. Luckily, my next debuff is the anti-evade, so he's got negative 30% chance to evade at this point. And I will get this next special one off, luckily. And it turns out it's also anti-evasion, so that's a big help. He's got negative 60% anti-evasion at this point. He will not be critting at all because he has like negative 2,000 crit rating also. So pretty happy about that. Now we just got to get those petrified debuffs to reduce that healing. And man, he evades another special, even though he's got negative 60% right now. So at this point, I'm going to try to hold on to this special and hit him with this after Fear of the Void activates, since I'm already halfway through to getting this 6th and final debuff. So I'm just trying to play a little bit cautiously, but at the same time, I want to keep building my power meter. This way I'm just ready to go. Alright, so Fear the Void's about to activate. I can hit him with this special as soon as possible. And I get one attack in, try to launch it, and he parries, man. I don't know what happened there. I thought I hit it fast enough, but guess not. He parries that special one. A lot of my special ones got eaten here. Luckily, though, the first debuff that lands on him is anti-evasion, so now he has negative 90%. And boom, I get another one, so now his evasion is done. He's negative 120% chance to evade. He will not be evading me as long as Fear of the Void stays active. As long as I could end it before that goes away. And his health, he's ticking down. He's ticking down, and he goes down right here. So, first time fighting Spider-Man on this node. It was pretty difficult, I would say. I did lose a lot of health there, and I actually dropped the Resonate and Inequity Masteries for the time being, so I could have reduced Spider-Man's damage by a bit, but yeah, I just don't have those Masteries at the moment. Either way, I've got a 5-star Cosmic Champion lined up in front of me, and I've got the 3-minute boost still active, the invulnerability, so I'm just going to go ahead and fight here. And I thought it was going to be Hyperion. It was Hyperion last time, the same person and everything, but of course they tried to change it up on me. You fight the same opponents so many times, you have to try to throw some curveballs, so they put Medusa in here. Of course, last war was the time where I leveled up and brought in Mephisto, specifically to counter a Medusa on this node, and it wasn't. So yeah, they definitely got me on the mind game there, but luckily I had that invulnerability because I needed it. I would have got nailed by that heavy attack. I tried to throw my heavy in between hers. I'm not the best at doing that, but you gotta try, right? It would have been nice if I got it. I've got some poise charges built up, being in the corner like this, and gonna try to hit her with the L2 right here. She auto blocks most of it, but that's okay. It still gets me out of trouble here, as now I can just attack into her and finish off the fight. And luckily she goes down without too much trouble. Medusa is one of those champions where I feel pretty comfortable fighting her, but at the same time, I do still die to her from time to time, so it's like one little slip up against Medusa, especially if you get nailed by the tail end of her special 2. And man, like, the fight's over at that point if she gets one of those super long L2 stuns on you. But yeah, luckily the fight goes alright. So this last node up, this is a 5-star Awakened Skill Champion, and I don't even need to check the profile. I'm going to anyway, just for your guys' sake, just to kind of show you for the video. But I know this guy at this point. I fought Sammy's Kingpin in the past, and at least the last war. I don't know about the others, but yeah, I feel like you get to know these other guys through fighting their champions by the time you fight them 4 times in 4 weeks. So yeah, I knew it was going to be Kingpin. And sometimes I try to, I save this node for if somebody has like a 565 Blade that'll roll through here, but Blade was not going to be the best option, so Stark Spidey should be the best option, so I'll go ahead and jump on in here. Just going to try to build up my poise charges, hit him with that L2, hope I get some crits, try to stay above 50% health to, get that increased crit chance. And that should end the fight relatively quick. I mean, I don't think one L2 would finish this guy off. Just because he's kind of tanky. I might need to get like 2 of them. But either way, you can see some mistakes here. I actually push him to a special 2. That was not intentional. And then you're going to see another mistake here. I do a 5-hit combo thinking I'm going to get to a special 2, and it's only a special 1. And luckily, both parts of it crit, so he takes a decent chunk of damage, but I really didn't want to do that. I wanted to hit him with a special 2. And man, all the extra power gain that he has from all of those Furies that he has, and plus this node just has additional power gain as it is, he got to a special 2 a few more times than I'm really comfortable with. Stark Spidey, he his auto evade was on point, that OP auto evade from Stark Spidey. But still, I wanted to bait special 1s from this guy. That was the intention. And you can see right here, he's going to throw a special. I'm going to throw my special 2, and that's going to push him to another special 2. I get 1 crit, and the last 2 hits do not crit, so the fight is still on. If either one of those second hits crit, I probably would have ended it right there. But instead, he's down to 17% health, so I'm thinking, alright, that's fine. Just 1 more special 1, and the fight's over. Let's kill him right here. And no, it doesn't even come close to killing him. He took like no damage, and I get clipped by that L2. I take a lot of damage there. I don't have, I don't have the crit bonus from being above 50% health anymore. And I'm thinking, oh god, please don't tell me I'm gonna die. Like I wasn't that stressed about this fight just because I felt like the fight was under control. But look at that, man! Another special one, and he's down to 1% health now. Even that couldn't finish him off. At this point, I'm like, you kidding me? But anyway. I know I just gotta get to one more special one, and there's no way he'll survive. He's at 1% health, and yeah, this special one finally does finish the fight. So yeah, fortunately I did not die, and I was very happy that I did not die because we actually won this war. We've had close wars in the past, but the fact that these guys were able to beat us the first 3 times we faced each other, you know, it's not like we were super confident going into this 4th war. You know, we're a very stubborn alliance, and we'll keep beating our heads against the wall until we get through. And luckily, it paid off this time. It was very costly as we were all like boosting up and healing up like crazy and stuff, but. You know, still, at the end of the day, very happy that we're able to at least beat these guys one time before the season's over. Again, I hope that we do not play these guys again. 1 in 3, you know, they still beat us 75% of the time, but it just feels good to get 1 off of them. So, good war to you guys in J11. Wish you guys the best of luck in the rest of the season. I really hope that we don't play each other, and yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.